Hello everyone, welcome back to another What If. Today we're going to start our new What If because today is Sunday, but I'm not recording this on a Sunday, I'm recording this on a Saturday. And today's What If is, what if Naruto was the son of Obito? And how this would work is, okay, let me just get straight into the story. So, it would zoom in on Team Obito, where Kakashi got his eye cut, and the boulder. Kakashi would not fall in this timeline, so Obito and Kakashi and Rin would all escape. After Kakashi, Obito, and everyone took out the guards, the attackers, Kakashi, Obito, and Rin met up with Minato, and they discussed the issue. Over time, Minato, Rin, and Obito would get closer and closer together, because she would notice Kakashi doesn't really feel the same way about her. So she'll start feeling more to Obito. Eventually, Obito would not die, but instead of Obito being a main key role in Madara's plan, he'll meet another young Uchiha called Migaku Uchiha. You'll see how he comes into play later into the story. Mugaki Uchiha is Obito's long-lost brother. Without knowing it, Obito had a whole family, but he thought he was an orphan. He was actually kidnapped at a young age by Madara, sensing his potential, but Obito slipped away and was raised by his grandma. Now let's get back into the story. Naruto will be born about the same time as Kanon during the 9th, as soon as Kushina is giving birth. Well, Kushina would not be giving birth in this timeline, but Minato would help Obito basically give birth to the baby. The baby will be born successfully until Obito's brother, aka the Masked Man, comes, already unlocking his Mangekyo Sharingan. In this timeline, he didn't give Rin, since Obito never joined him, he would never give Rin the three tails. So Rin will never have the 3 tails. But the 9 tails would still come out and get attacked, killing Naruto, which is Minato's son, that died earlier. Since Minato's son was named Naruto, Obito decided to name his son Minato to respect his fallen sensei, and the elders sealed the Biju into Naruto, Minato's son. He's gonna be considered as Naruto. Naruto would not be a lonely child. He will be an Uchiha, but instead of living in the confines of the Uchiha village, he will live directly in the Hidden Leaf. During the around the time of the Uchiha massacre, Rin would see a little boy, an Uchiha, a little boy that is lonely and he looks always angry. He kind of reminds her of Obito when he was younger, so she decides to take this young Uchiha in. His name is Sasuke Uchiha, after burying his fallen comrades and unlocking his one Tomoe Sharingan. Naruto's a prodigy even more than even Itachi. But he doesn't show his Sharingan his way. He's not a full Uchiha though. He's half Uchiha, unlike Sasuke. But him and Sasuke would grow up together just like brothers. And when the time of Naruto and Sasuke sparred, everybody will be cheering for Naruto or Sasuke. There will be half group cheering for Naruto, half group cheering for Sasuke. Naruto would easily pummel Sasuke, not even having to use his Sharingan, which he already probably mastered. Obito would be proud of his son, and Rin would take good care of him. If Naruto ever broke his arm, she could heal it because she's good with medical ninjutsu. Obito was loving his life, but he would still lose his Sharingan. He would still want to give his Sharingan to Kakashi for a gift, and convincing before Fugaku died, he would steal a Sharingan, getting his Sharingan back without his wife knowing. But Naruto wouldn't be able to use his father's Mangekyo Sharingan until he unlocked his Mangekyo Sharingan. While Naruto's 12, while he's passed the exams, he would have a little brother that's on his way named Minma. Minma will be Naruto's little brother, being a prodigy just like Naruto, but Minma is still in his mom's womb. When Naruto's 12, he would easily dominate. Him and Sasuke would be at the top classes. Sasuke would think Naruto as his brother since he spent most of his life with Naruto. Naruto Uchiha would be a special young boy because he is skilled, reminding the Hokage of Itachi, which Naruto would not have the curse of the Uchiha hatred because his mom is not a full Uchiha. Now let's skip towards the teams. The teams will be the same, but I would change, instead of Naruto, Sakura, Sasuke, it will be Naruto, Hinata, Sasuke, and Kiba, can't remember his name. It's either Shino or Shino. I think his name. Shino and Sakura. Sakura will be a background character, kind of like she's basically going to be just like Hinata around Sasuke, but a little bit more confident. Hinata will be even shyer since she still would like Naruto in this timeline. Naruto would probably pick up on this and he would probably like Hinata back. But when Kakashi shows up late and tells them that they're going to have a test tomorrow to see what their abilities are and to don't eat tomorrow, Naruto would know who Kakashi already is since it's his father and his mother's best friend. So he would know who Kakashi is, and Kakashi would be surprised to see Naruto as his student since he already trained Naruto when Naruto was a young boy. Naruto's basic chakra natures are fire, like any Uchiha, lightning, and wind. And maybe water, if he can. He would come home and tell his mom and dad about everything that happened and how he joined a team with Kakashi. Obito would be happy to see that his friend became a teacher and is teaching his son. He would be so happy and happy that he would tell Kakashi they would have a meal together. Over time, around the Zabuza arc, before the Zabuza arc, there will be a few power-ups from Naruto and Sasuke. Since Sasuke trains with Naruto, his chakra nature will turn to wind as well. Sasuke training alongside Sasuke every day with Kakashi. Hinata would eventually learn and actually find out she has another chakra release, which will be lightning, utilizing her twin line fist, learning about that earlier. Around the Zabuza arc, Naruto would eventually pass the bell test easily with their teamwork. But during the Zabuza arc, it will be way different. It's when Sasuke, kind of like how Sasuke took out the two demon brothers, Naruto and Sasuke and Hinata will all charge towards them and take them out with one swift punch. Then they'll see a ginormous blade, the Executioner Blade, fly into a tree. Kakashi, knowing this is the legendary Zabuza, the one of the seven swordsmen of the mist, knowing that he won't be able to stand a chance without a Sharingan, would use his Sharingan. Naruto and Sasuke would know that he has a Sharingan. Naruto activating his, and so would Sasuke. They'll both charge towards him with a Chidori in both hands. They all three would charge towards him, with two of them using a Chidori. They would get completely pummeled by Zabuza, even though they're using the Sharingan. Kakashi would Zabuza would use his hidden mist jutsu and cause everybody not to see. Naruto would look around and he asks Hinata where Zabuza is, since she has her Barakugan. Hinata would see Zabuza inside the mist and tell them that where Zabuza was. Naruto throwing a ginormous fireball jutsu, hitting Zabuza head on, knocking him to the ground. Naruto would use one style Gale Palm and blow all the mist away with one simple palm. taking out Zabuza, well, thinking they took out Zabuza, without seeing 3 pin needles hit right into Zabuza's neck. Naruto ran over to feel his pulse, and feeling it, Zabuza was dead. Haku would eventually show up and say she was here to kill Zabuza, which Naruto would think was weird. Why would you show up now to kill Zabuza? But he didn't think nothing of it, and let him take Zabuza's body. Naruto would still meet Haku and befriend her, which Naruto would find out that Haku is a boy. Naruto, all his motives would change. He doesn't trust life anymore. Eventually, Minma, or Naruto, I'm going to keep calling him Minma because I'm working on another what if. Naruto would eventually fight Zabuza again, but this time everything would happen similar to canon. Hinata staying by Tazuna, the bridge builder, and Sasuke getting killed with Pinwheels. This time, Naruto will unlock his 2 Tomoe and 9 Tails chakra, destroying Haku, almost killing Haku until Zabuza's about to get hit with the Chidori, killing Haku with the Chidori. Zabuza would eventually change his ways. Naruto will still give him a big Takano Jutsu and have him execute the crime boss, calling it the Great Naruto Bridge, as similar to canon. Obito would hear that his son has a bridge named after him and successfully stopped one of the 7 swordsmen. Obito would be proud of his son and happy that his son is strong enough to basically take out a 7 swordsman of the mist, deciding to train his son to utilize his Sharingan. Obito would have been unlocked his Mangekyo Sharingan by this time, kind of similar how Kakashi mastered his Mangekyo. Well, he didn't really technically master it until far into Shippuden, but Obito would probably master his Sharingan easily, and so would Kakashi. Naruto would eventually get into the Chunin exam, destroying everybody, completely destroying Kiba. Hinata still losing, but Kiba wouldn't have a chance. Naruto would just swiftly take him out with one chop to the neck. It wouldn't be a challenge. Naruto versus Neji. Now, I want to do this fight now. Everything goes similar to canon, but it's embarrassing for Neji. Neji versus Naruto. Naruto would tell Neji that he's going to beat him after what he did to Hinata. But Neji said, a worthless scum of an Uchiha can't even stand a chance against my power, you dirty, filthy Uchiha. Naruto would look at him, Neji, disgusted. Tells Neji saying his destiny as an Uchiha is to feel hatred and to slaughter. Didn't you hear about the slaughter of the Uchiha clan? Naruto be filled in rage and let some of the QB chakra leak out of him, charging up a Chidori and taking him out with one swift punch. Well, a swift Chidori, knocking him out with one swift Chidori. Everybody else was concerned to see if he was still alive, but he was. He put him in the same state that he put Hinata in. Naruto would come home after a long day of the Chunin exams, after passing. This time Orochimaru wouldn't attack because he doesn't know what to do, since that fight was very faster than he thought. So when the Gaara fight would happen to be delayed because Neji would be too far gone and the arena was completely destroyed. The arena would be really rebuilt, and then that's when Orochimaru would send his plan. Gaara would go rogue, and so basically Orochimaru came. Everything happens similar to canon. Naruto fights Gaara, and it's on the verge of losing. And then the third Hokage dies. They need to appoint a Hokage quickly, so they decide to make Obito the fifth Hokage. Obito thinks about this opportunity to be fourth Hokage, well, fifth Hokage, and Obito will be ecstatic because throughout his whole life he will be the first Uchiha. But Danzo and the other elders would not let this happen, but they were really desperate for a Hokage. Danzo would still be mad that the elders picked a Uchiha scum to be a Hokage. When Naruto heard his dad was Hokage, he would be ecstatic, and he would say, "One day, Dad, I'll also be Hokage to continue your legacy." And that's where I'm going to be ending this part off of what if Naruto was the son of Obito. If y'all guys want to see more of this, please like and subscribe for more content. I'll see y'all guys in the next video. Peace out.